You can take 5 to care and take part in making strides against breast cancer. Breast cancer survivor Jennifer Lewis and her husband Daniel are here to share how the walk impacts our community. Thank you guys very much for joining us today. We appreciate it. And Jennifer, why don't you just start by just telling us your story and your journey?
Oh, well, thank you for having us. I was 35 when I found a lump on my left side, and just shocking.
Yeah.
Like, when I found the lump, I thought this is something that's going to change my life forever. And after biopsies and mammograms, which I'd never had before because I was only 35, it was diagnosed November 17th of 2016.
Wow.
That I had invasive ductal carcinoma, which is the most common form in postmenopausal women and also the most common form in men.
Interesting. So did you find that lump during just a routine exam, or was it you were at the doctor's office? Or
I actually own dogs and work in an animal hospital.
Really?
And I was digging a dog hair out of my bra. So
Oh
my
my
dog
goodness.
saved my life.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And then Daniel, how did you work to support her during her journey here? How was that? How did you two work together?
Well, I mean, I had to go to work every day and then struggle with the work home thing going on, and then it's just kept it up, kept my head up, and kept pushing through.
But so you were diagnosed. Kind of talked about how your treatment went along, and then what's the result here today?
Well, we were only married a year and 2 months when I was diagnosed.
Oh my goodness.
So we were still in the newlywed stage, and so I cashed in on that in sickness and health thing really early. And he was wonderful throughout my treatment. I could not have made it without him. But I did a double mastectomy on December 20th. And then I immediately started chemo. And I did chemotherapy, lost all my hair, and did all of that good stuff. And then I am still considered in treatment, but I am cancer-free at this point.
Oh, that's fantastic. And we love what you've done to your hair. I love the blue, and it's
Well,
very fantastic.
After you've been bald, you're really not afraid to do anything.
Do anything, right? Well, I think it just shows that you're strong and you're fighting the good fight, and you guys are doing it together, and that's fantastic.
Well, thanks.
But let's talk about the event that's coming up, and tell our viewers how Kansas Cityans can get involved with making strides against breast cancer, because that's the event that's coming up.
Making Strides is wonderful. It brings together survivors, supporters, people in the community that just are passionate about breast cancer and breast cancer awareness. They can start a team on their own at the American Cancer Society's Making Strides Against Breast Cancer website. They can join a team, they can fundraise, they can just go out and watch the walk. It's a lot of fun just to be in the presence of all of that good energy.
Definitely. And then what does the American Cancer Society do with the money raised then?
They do so much. We are so fortunate in Kansas City to have the Hope Lodge, which gives free nights of lodging to people that are in treatment across the board fighting all kinds of cancers, and their caregivers if they live outside of the area for treatment. They also do a lot of research. They help develop some of the medications that helped me with my fight, as well as are keeping me cancer free now. So they do a lot with the money. A lot of it stays here in Kansas City to help people with rides to and from treatment. They have cancer.org that you can go on and find out a whole bunch of answers to questions you might have. They have support groups there, survivors that can talk to you.
Well, we're so glad that a lot of the money stays here. We're so glad that they were able to do some great work with you, and that you are, it's like cancer-free. We're still in treatment right now, but positive attitudes and always looking down the future. That's fantastic.
That's exactly right.
Well, guys, thank you for being here this morning and telling your story. And if you want to help or be part of Take 5 to Care and take part in the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Walk, it's Saturday, October 26th at Crown Center. Registration is at 7:30. The walk begins at 9. For more information, you can go to kctv5.com and click Take 5 to Care.